Ethan handed the stranger his last 22 sols. It was insane. Completely insane. He'd just been fired an hour ago, blamed for something he didn't do. And now he was giving away the only money that could keep his 7-year-old daughter Lily from going hungry tonight. But the woman beside him at the subway stop kept counting those crumpled bills, her hands trembling. Ethan couldn't watch her suffer, not when he knew that kind of desperation all too well. So he gave her all of it. Tears filled her eyes as she whispered thanks and got on the train. Ethan began the long walk home, wondering how he would explain to Lily that there would be no dinner. The next morning, there was a knock on the door. Ethan opened it and froze. 3 sleek black SUVs were parked outside. Men and women in expensive suits stepped out, and walking toward him, confident and elegant, was the woman from the subway stop. "We need to talk," she said. That moment would change Ethan's life forever. Before we continue, comment below where in the world you're watching from, and if this story resonates, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ethan hadn't eaten since the day before. His stomach was empty, and so was everything else. He walked through the dim streets of downtown Chicago, replaying the events in his mind. Marcus smirking at work, Tina refusing to meet his eyes, and his boss sliding the termination papers across the desk. "We have witnesses who saw you take the equipment, Ethan. Multiple witnesses." He had never stolen anything in his life. But who would believe him? 2 people willing to lie were enough to ruin him. At the subway stop, lit by a flickering streetlight, he sank onto a bench. Lily was waiting. Sweet, trusting Lily, with her gapped-tooth smile and drawings of their family. Always 3 people, even though it had been only 2 for 3 years. A woman sat beside him, and he barely noticed at first. Then he heard her panicked breathing. She was in her late 30s. Her clothes worn. Her hands trembled as she counted a handful of bills and coins. "Excuse me, I'm sorry. Do you have any change? I'm short for the subway fare," she said. Ethan looked at her, truly looked at her. Tears streaked her face, eyes glazed with desperation. He pulled out his wallet. 22 sols, everything he had. If he gave it to her, he'd have to walk 4 miles home. Lily would be upset. The next day there'd be no breakfast, but she was crumbling before him. He held out the money. "Here, take it." Her hands shook as she accepted it. I don't even know what to say." "It's okay," Ethan said, though he wasn't sure it was. "I'm Olivia," she said, wiping her eyes. "I'll pay you back someday, I promise." Ethan nodded, skeptical. People always said that. She got on the train and left, and Ethan walked home alone, 4 miles in the dark, empty stomach growling. Lily was asleep when he returned. Mrs. Nguyen, their kind neighbor, had fed her dinner, spaghetti, and stayed late without charging extra. Ethan watched Lily sleep and whispered, "I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sorry." Ethan couldn't sleep. He stared at the stack of unpaid bills, wondering what he would do next. Maybe construction work. Maybe day labor. Not enough, but something. At 8 a.m. a knock came. Ethan opened the door and froze. 3 black SUVs. Tinted windows. People in suits, men and women sharp as knives. And Olivia, the woman from the subway stop, radiating power and confidence. "Hello, Ethan. Can we talk?" she asked. His mouth wouldn't move. His apartment was shabby. His clothes yesterday's. Lily asking who was at the door. "I promised I'd pay you back," Olivia said. "You didn't have to. What is all this?" Ethan asked, gesturing at the SUVs. "My security team, my assistant, my attorney," Olivia explained. She told him how she had been robbed, left stranded downtown with no phone, wallet, or car. Ethan offered help, and she revealed she ran a marketing firm, Nova Strategies, with 40 employees and $12 million in annual revenue. "I need someone I can trust," she said. "Someone with integrity. Someone who does the right thing, even when it costs them everything. Come work for me." Ethan was stunned. A real job, full salary, benefits, a chance to take care of Lily the way she deserved. "I'm not doing this out of pity," Olivia said. "I'm doing this because last night you showed me who you are." Ethan explained his struggles. Losing his wife, raising Lily alone, the unfair job loss. Olivia listened. "I need proof before I accuse anyone," she said carefully. Derek, her assistant, was the obvious suspect, but she needed evidence. Ethan dug through records, cross-referenced receipts, tracked patterns. Derek had been embezzling money for over a year. The thefts escalated to nearly $70,000 in 6 months. He staged the robbery to escape blame. But Ethan's investigation exposed him. The police arrested Derek, and Olivia's company felt lighter, freer. Ethan became part of the team, respected and trusted. For the first time in years, he felt alive again. Lily's soccer game arrived. Olivia came early, holding a poster with Lily's jersey number. She cheered louder than anyone when Lily scored. Ethan watched her more than the game, noticing her joy, her laughter, the way she loved his daughter like she was her own. The bond between them grew. Olivia helped with homework, brought groceries, spent Sundays in their small apartment. Lily drew pictures of the three of them together again, and Ethan realized he was falling in love. Completely, irreversibly. "One Saturday," he confessed, "I'm in love with you. I wake up thinking about you. I go to sleep thinking about you. Lily draws pictures of us like we're a family. And every time she does, my heart breaks because I want that so badly it hurts." Olivia froze, then smiled. "I've been waiting months for you to say that. I've loved you since the day you handed me that money at the subway stop. And every day since, I've been trying to tell you without making things awkward." They kissed on the bleachers, in front of parents and kids. Lily asked if Olivia was her new mom, and Olivia laughed. "Let's start with girlfriend and see how it goes." A month later, Ethan proposed in the park. Lily crowned Olivia with wild flowers. "Olivia Carter, will you marry us?" he asked. "Yes," Olivia cried, tears streaming. Lily hugged them both. They laughed, cried, and held on like they'd never let go. At their wedding, a small backyard gathering, Ethan watched Olivia approach in a simple white dress. He remembered the subway stop, the $22 he gave, and realized she had given him everything: a job, a future, a family, and hope. 6 months later, they walked in the park, Lily running ahead chasing butterflies, Olivia by Ethan's side. They held hands, watching their daughter discover the world. Sometimes the worst moments lead to the best things. Sometimes giving your last dollar changes everything. Sometimes when life seems hopeless, it's just the beginning. If this story touched your heart, subscribe, share, and comment below with a moment when a small act of kindness changed your life.